Hello, and we are back to finish up this gnome. I actually, while we were away, I added some grays underneath here. I will get a better shot of it. And I went ahead and added the cream all throughout here, like I did the puffball. And I added some little gray for the darker tones. So now I'm ready to go and do the white highlight and the black highlights and do overall brighter white over the beard. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the beard first with the white. And the brighter white, I'm just going kind of on the tips to give it that a little bit of illusion of more of a highlight, because the tips and the tops of those curves of the beard are going to be the brightest. And you're just scraping along. You're just kind of doing a light touch. This one I'm going to go on this side. Actually, that's in the middle, so I'm just going to do an overall. This came up pretty far, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it around and just use that. Same here. They say use what you got. Use what God gave you. So this one needs a little bit more of a highlight, I think. Now I'll go to the other side. Yep, I'm zoning out again. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm going to do that white kind of down just a little bit and go around, because it will tuck under the nose, but yet it bellows out over. So we'll give it a little bit of a ridge there. And I'm going to put a little bit more white here, the bright white. Especially on the tips. And just let the texture, the dry texture, do the work. You're just floating that knife across everything, and all that texture that's already down is doing most of the work. So I'm just going to highlight this a little bit more with that brighter white, because it is the part of the beard that is on top. So, alright, now I'm going to go and do the nose, the highlight of the nose, and I'm going to pick where the light source is coming from, so I'm going to go this side. So I'm going to go ahead and put some white on this side of the nose. A little bit. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to just go on the outer side. Just run that and let it creep all along there. Just get it on there, then I'm going to bring it over. And that's all I want to do. I don't want to do a whole lot. Just more dimension, no more layers and more dimension. I can do a little bit here. Bring this over a little bit. Just to help with that, show that lighter side of it. Okay, now I'm going to come down to the shoes. And of course we want the toes to be the higher spot. So we're going to come down and around the shoe with a little bit, not a whole lot. Just a down and around the shoe. I'll get some on the tip there. There we go, just a little bit. Just to show the shape of that and which way it's going. Alright, now I think we have all the white highlighted, so now we're just going to do the black. And bear with me, I gotta clean my brush out a little bit here and get it to the edge of the jar because I'm kind of low. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the hat. And just go just a little bit, just like that. I might switch to my other knife because this might be a bit big. I think I will. Go back to this one, and this is the shape I'm using. This one I use most. You can even do, I even have a smaller one of that shape. They're just kind of easier to work with. And once you get it on there, you can bring it up, bring it over. Just let it float over those other textures, like I said. And I can bring this out a little bit like I did the white on that side. Okay. I'm just going to use a little bit for the nose. I don't want a whole lot. Like that. And that is done. Now I need some on the shoes. And I can't see my paint here. Just down here, like where the soles are, you know, where it touches the ground. Like that. I'll do a little bit over here. A little bit on the tip just to get in here a little bit. It's a little bit. I'm going to come back here and do a little bit. But there you have it. He is done. And I want to thank you, everybody, for joining me on this gnome journey. And just put my hand. So this I'm going to let dry really good, and I use a spray polyacrylic to seal it with after it's fully dry. And it's by Minwax. It's in a spray can, and I use a mat so it's not shiny because I don't like that shiny. And I'll take it outside after it dries, and it is done. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining me on this, my very first painting with you all. And I hope you had fun with it, and I hope you share yours with me on my page, in my group. Thank you all, everybody, and here you go. Palette knife gnome painting from Nana's Workshop. God bless everybody from Shannon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.